Today I'm here with Isaac Illunga. Isaac is one of our CABU alumni. So Isaac, it's great to get to chat with you for a few minutes.
Thank you.
Could you just begin by telling us where are you from and a little bit about how the Lord has brought you here to Nairobi, Kenya?
My name is Isaac Illunga, and I am originally from the DRC. So my journey has been long to be here in Nairobi today, but just like a snapshot, I was in Lubumbashi in one of the churches, one of the Baptist churches, and then when at some point I felt called to ministry, I had told my church back in Lubumbashi, we prayed through it, and after a long time of evaluation and God leading us to actually take in that path, I ended up being at CABU, Central Africa Baptist University. I was in Zambia for 5 years, and then after those 5 years in Zambia, God opened another door of ministry to Nairobi, and I've been in Nairobi for 3 years now. So yeah, that's
and
why.
what are you doing here in Nairobi? Because you're here for a reason.
Yes. Right now here in Nairobi, I am serving as one of the pastoral assistants. So that means I'm being trained for ministry. I'm being trained to become a pastor.
Okay.
So this is more of me looking at the day-to-day working of the church, the background, like what happens in the life of a pastor from Monday to Saturday before Sunday, which is like the highlight.
If the Lord would bless you with the desires of your heart, where would you hope or where do you think the Lord is preparing you to serve, and what kind of ministry would you see yourself in?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think my heart desire has been and still is to be a pastor in my country and to hopefully plant a church. If I don't plant a church, maybe I come alongside good men with whom we agree theologically, philosophically in ministry, but hopefully really plant a church in the DRC. I come from Lubumbashi, but I think a strategic work as it is will be in Kinshasa, in my capital city. That would be very strategic to have a good church in Kinshasa. Yeah. When you look at the geography of Congo, Lubumbashi is south of Congo, and we have Zambia in the south of Congo as well, and Kitwe, where CABU is just a few hours away. That means there's already good influence happening, and I know a few guys from Lubumbashi who are training right now at CABU and have trained at CABU. So that means Lubumbashi is already picking up the pace with the good influence of Kitwe. But Kinshasa is far west of Congo, so there is little to nothing going on in Kinshasa that we know of in terms of good churches. So Lord willing, I'd love to plant a church in Kinshasa.
How did CABU prepare you for life and ministry?
Yeah. Wow, that's a great question. I think for me, CABU has been... so my time at Central Africa Baptist University was the most formative time of my life. Because before CABU, I didn't have any formal training in theology. I knew about stuff here and there, but at CABU, I was taught how to think critically about theology and about life in general. So I think my worldview was shaped. I was challenged at the most fundamental level, so that things that I took for granted that were very present in my culture, even right now, even when I talk to my people, even to my parents, I can sense in their conversation some infiltration of African traditional religion or our culture very seamlessly in how they talk. And I can be able to speak, that's not biblical, but that's how I was raised. And I think CABU just helped me to develop that critical thinking. And also at CABU, I met so many people. I'm now in a network of guys from everywhere. Guys who are in Malawi, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in all these countries. That means I have a network of people I can work with in my own ministry. Good people, solid people. At CABU, I got to be introduced to theology at a very global level. I think when I was in Lubumbashi back in my country, I didn't read much. I didn't know many authors, but at CABU I was introduced to different authors from everywhere, from different backgrounds. So I think it just gave me a very dynamic and international perspective on what scholarship is out there. It was very formative for me. I think even right now, even as I've read even a lot of things, I'm still pursuing my education. CABU still remains like a solid foundation that was laid upon which now I keep on building.
Yeah, praise the Lord.